audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. 3, 1, go. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. LoveLine, coast to coast.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That is Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. This is the best of LoveLine.
So there's no phone number, and it's not just the best of LoveLine, it's the new improved best of LoveLine, I understand.
That's right. Anderson promises these are going to be entertaining shows, all top-notch guests.
Entertaining shows?
Yeah, it's what he says.
Okay.
And,
Adam, you're still on it, though, sorry.
You know what? What's that?
You're still a part of it, though.
Oh, so it's not going to be that good? Everyone gets into the act around here. And the good news is even if you've heard some of these calls before, you were probably stoned, so you don't remember them very well.
So you might as well listen again.
Yes,
Yeah.
Enjoy.
It's like a British Airlines commercial for business class.
Well, you know, I just got off an airplane a couple hours ago, and I was in the 767 in the first class. It had the full recline with, like, the hood thing on it. Yeah, it was great. You know, it worked like a charm because after the plane landed, well, there's always that thing, you know, the problem with the first class is you recline that seat all the way, and you get good and cozy, and you honker in for a good nap, and at some point they got to wake you up and tell you to straighten up because it's time to land. And
you were asleep that long?
No, I wasn't, but the guy next to me was, and it was a little uncomfortable because stewardess came by. It's like, Mr. Johnson. No, nothing.
Oh.
Miss Johnson got to straighten up seat. Miss Johnson. It's like shaking his arm a little bit. He's just sitting there. And I don't know if it made a difference, but it was a younger black guy, and it was a white, maybe she thought he was going to pull a shiv on her or something, you know. And she was like, Miss Johnson. And now I was watching but getting involved from a distance.
Right.
And it's all I want to do is I got to do something, you know. Hey, Johnson, you know, or snap a towel on him or something. So she left him. And came back like 5 minutes later and shook him again, and he wasn't waking up. And I thought, wow, how nice it must be.
Wow, to sleep
how
like
nice
that.
it must be.
For you,
yeah.
You were probably angry.
I mean, imagine you're asleep in a group of 200 other people that are basically sleeping, and you know you're landing soon enough, and you have somebody like shaking your arm.
Did he finally wake up?
Yeah, eventually. She gave him a hot foot. No. And she got him up, and, damn, bitch. He acclimated himself. I'm just saying, there was a part of me that wanted to help her wake him up. You have that part too, right, Drew?
Oh, immediately.
Feels like it's your responsibility now?
Oh, yeah, I'm at it.
Yeah, not me. I just laid back.
Now, I'm going to take care of this because speaking of laying back, I can see it's going to be a little too much for you to reach up and push this button.
Yeah.
You just lie back there.
Well, I'm on Bahamas time, Drew. I'm very laid back.
You're laid back. You're on Bahamas time, but let's be honest here. You've had a Quaalude.
No. Are they calling them Quaaludes?
Okay.
I had a couple of cocktails on the plane. I relaxed myself. Had about 12 hours worth of flying today.
What? Oh, you had to stop in Miami.
I had like 4 different planes and everything.
What?
Yeah, and by the way, if anyone's listening, I got nothing to prove when I'm flying anymore. I mean, I'm like a Jan Michael Vincent. I'm this close to needing a wheelchair to get through the airport. I am so loaded. I got cocktails and an Ativan in me, and I'm just walking dead. I mean, you know why? Because here's how you should try to. Here's how everyone should try to get from point A to point B.
Unconscious.
You should wait. You should end up in your hotel room and go, "Wow, here we are. Wow, how'd I get here?" That's as close as we have to transporters. It really is.
Just knock out the memory of the travel, and it'll seem like a transporter. I'd be fair, right? After all, really, all it counts is that you've.
No, I mean, I'm
time.
serious. I got on the plane, ate a pot brownie in Los Angeles.
Seriously?
Yeah. I ate a pot brownie.
You left at like
1:30 in the morning.
Whose pot brownie was it?
I don't want to say. Jimmy. He gave me a pot brownie.
What?
He said, eat this on the plane. The thing that was funny is I was eating the pot brownie while we're sitting on the ground at L.A., and Jimmy's like, hey, man, be cool. And I'm like, Hey, Jimmy, if I act like I'm smoking a pot brownie, someone's liable to say something. You understand? It just looks like a brownie to me and you. I should eat it casually.
Is this
I don't want to turn my back to the stewardess
Wait a
and go, yeah, good brownie, good brownie.
Is this some crazy-ass idea that someone gave Jimmy as to how to deal with an overnight flight or something?
People, yes.
Oh, for God's sake.
Jimmy gets air sick. Jimmy gets air sick.
Does this work?
And the pot brownie will mellow him out.
How about you?
He passed right out. I passed right out too.
It worked?
Well, I was
maybe it was finally a use for this thing.
Well, I mean, I was due to pass out anyway. The plane took off at 2 a.m. Sunday night. I wasn't going anywhere. I had the pot brownie, woke up in Dallas or something during a layover. I had another one in Florida. I didn't remember the whole, I have like 4 planes in 14 hours. I just showed up at the hotel. I didn't even know where I was.
Couldn't you just gone straight down to Cabo or something? Or
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
Are you trying to
I don't know. Thank God for the pot brownie.
Well, at least you were there for 2 days.
Thank God
Made it
for the
worthwhile.
pot brownie. Thank God for the pot.
Did it work?
Here I am. I don't remember any of the bad stuff.
Do you remember the rest of the trip?
No, while I was there?
Yeah.
Remember parts of that, but it's the part about how I got there.
All right.
No idea.
Should we take some calls?
I'd have Jimmy filling out my customs papers and stuff.
We were on call 4 by last night.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just letting it run, see how long it takes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, better you should bore the nation with some of your crappy advice and me telling a heartfelt story about a pot brownie. All right, let's talk to Danielle. Danielle?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, you're 19. What's up?
I missed a period, and it's strange because I'm a lesbian and I haven't cheated on my girlfriend.
Medication?
Nope, I just started Wellbutrin 5 days ago, so it's not that.
And when did you miss the period?
This past month. And the month before that.
Changing your diet?
Nope.
No weight loss?
Nope.
Changing your exercise patterns?
Nope.
And no medication?
No medication.
Any stress?
No, not more than usual.
Well, women
About mid-July, I had a pap smear, and I got the results back, I think, like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
And they said that there were no cells to do any testing on.
Right.
So I'd have to go and do it again.
Right.
Is that indicative of anything?
No, it just means it was just not an adequate specimen.
Okay.
And it's reasonable. Now I'm confused though. You missed your period when?
This past month.
Which was how long ago? A month ago?
3 weeks.
You were at the gynecologist 2 weeks ago. Why didn't you tell them?
Because I didn't know that I had missed it yet.
I see. It's right about the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now you got to go back and discuss this. I mean, it could be nothing. Could be an anovulatory cycle. Could be just some stress you weren't. Even the depression. What are you taking the Wellbutrin for?
I quit smoking.
Just for that.
You lesbian?
Yes.
How's that going?
It's going well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Me too.
All right, the girlfriend, she's not bi. She's a full lesbo?
Yeah, she's a full lesbo. She's actually kind of a tranny boy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She kind of a tranny boy?
Oh, she is. She definitely is.
She's a transsexual.
Transsexual or likes to work on transmissions?
No,
A lot of those
she's a
lesbians like the
transsexual.
ranch.
Tranny, yeah.
Yeah, she's a tranny.
She's a transsexual.
From
Yeah.
what to what?
Well, she hasn't done any of the physical stuff or just testosterone or anything, but transgender. But she looks like a guy. She definitely looks like a guy.
Is she going to become a guy?
Maybe eventually. I don't know. It's kind of whatever she wants to do.
What does she tell you she wants to do?
She hasn't figured it out yet.
So, Drew, put that thing on
usually
buzz,
do.
would you? What about the part where you're lesbian, but you're dating a person that everyone thinks is a guy?
Yeah, but she has all the female stuff going on.
I know, but doesn't that just add one more layer of confusion?
It's very confusing. People look at her as a guy, and I don't know.
I mean,
they get weird when they see that she has breasts.
And all this just to pay back Daddy?
My dad's a great guy.
Really?
Yeah.
For her?
Oh, this poor guy.
Where's my bourbon?
He must hate this.
No, we actually live at home with my parents.
No!
Wow.
Yeah.
Hippies?
No.
I was reading some literature on transsexuals, and what they are finding a pattern with that, in that when one of the parents has a wish for the child to be another gender early in life, that tends to imprint on the kids and contribute to this kind of thing. So that's a pattern that's out there with this.
All right. And you couldn't just go ahead and hang with a guy now that you're practically with a guy?
No, not really, because all my friends are gay.
Male friends. So you can't find a guy.
I can't find a guy. No, no, my male friends are gay. Majority.
Okay, and what if your girlfriend became a male? What would happen then?
I'd still be with her.
You would?
Yeah.
But then it would be a male that you were with.
Well, that'd be okay, because I'm attracted to her personality.
I see.
Yeah.
She kind of is saying that she
Okay.
can't find a guy. What's your dad like? What's he do for a living?
He actually, I think he's doing construction with his brother-in-law.
What kind of construction?
Yeah, he digs dirt and does landscaping, and he does contracting jobs.
Bad times. All right, baby. Good luck.
Thank you.
Don't marry this he, she, it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Why not? Won't get pregnant.
You're with your lesbian,
Yeah.
but your female lover is essentially a male. I mean, looks like a male to everyone else.
But why did...
And is now in the process of becoming a male
Hey, listen.
physiologically,
Remember,
and you're still going to stay with this, and you still think that you cannot keep your lesbian card. You understand?
Can't keep it current?
You can't keep that status
the
current.
card-carrying
Yes.
lesbian card?
That's right.
Yeah. But keep in mind, Adam, that most men that become female do so to continue having relationships with female, but with female lesbians.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
think about how weird that is.
Yeah.
So why go through becoming a female? Because the only way you can be with a lesbian
Listen,
is with a female.
I don't know. They're all whack jobs. Nuts. Nuts as the day is long. And you know my feelings on these doctors who perform these surgeries. Nuts. Charlatans. Do you hear me, Drew? Always wanting cash, thinking they're doing the Lord's work. Another big argument is but wait a minute. There was a female trapped inside a male's body. Oh, I didn't know. Listen, you screwballs. It's not like you can replace female with rebar. There's a piece of rebar that had impaled the guy's thigh, and as a doctor, I removed it. For that, we should applaud you.
I like the idea.
You cutting some guy's dork off does not make you a doctor.
I like the idea that it's a 3-limbed person caught inside a 4-limbed person's body. So let's take off the extra limb.
That's what I say. What if I said to you, and that's what these doctors do. They're like, well, listen, I cut this person's penis off and made him into a woman because there was a woman trapped inside his body, and his penis was getting in the way of the woman's pleasure, and he wanted it. That's right. He wanted it. He truly believed that if the penis was removed, that would make him happy. But as I've said, what if I said my right arm was possessed? Look at my right arm. I'm flying the bird to the cops, driving around
right now.
Right now. Culver City PD's here. My right arm is giving them the finger.
Oh, they're giving it back. That's nice.
See, but if I didn't have...
They have 3 ways of doing it back.
I could get beaten for that. You understand? Pulled out of the car and beaten. My hand, I can't stop smacking myself in the face. I can't stop itching my balls or my ass in public. I would like my right arm removed. It's possessed. Shouldn't these doctors, using their own retarded form of logic, remove my right arm for me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, Culver PD's here for the pot brownies and Jimmy's phone number. They came here immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't have it anymore. Yeah.
I could write a prescription for him.
You could?
Well,
do they have him in the brownie form?
I don't know.
They got to get that in the brownie form. Well, what do they do?
What do?
I mean, what is that? Marinol? You have Marinol pills?
No, you can get. You can try to get marijuana now.
You can?
Medical marijuana.
See if you can score.
Oh,
Stephanie?
You are high still. You really are.
How dare you?
You are.
What are you talking about?
Hey, guys, I need you to issue a sobriety test on this guy. When
Absolutely.
Can they come in right now and do it?
Yeah. How dare you?
Come on. Here we go. This is going to be good.
Yeah, this is going to be as good as the time I poured acid on my penis and you shined a black light on it. Suspicious. Well, Drew, if
here they are.
The Culver City PD comes in here and offers us a field sobriety test. Were you talking to the mic then?
All right. Oh,
he's cuffing me.
So why don't you walk us through this?
All right, yeah.
Suspicious.
And listen, Drew, you talking to the mic.
All right.
and we're going to.
We actually have a policeman in the studio.
Yeah,
right
I don't know if he wants us to use his name.
That's why I'm not.
Yeah,
and he stopped by here because of Adam's reference to marijuana and Jimmy.
Right,
and Adam is now standing up, kind of sort of swaying a little bit. And look at those eyes. Check the nystagmus. He's got nystagmus.
No.
Watch the tip of the
all right, there we go.
Don't track it with your head, with your eyes.
Okay, all right. Fine. Yeah. My cat-like reflexes.
You see that? Yeah, about 6 beats. Yeah, absolutely.
6 beats. All right, but listen.
You're in trouble.
What would you do
if you pulled him over on the freeway? You'd say, "Get out of the car."
All right, but would you shut up, Drew? I want to find out what your basic field sobriety test would be like. You pull the person over. You have suspicion to believe that he may be intoxicated in some way or another. What is the movements?
Alcohol?
Yeah, alcohol, marijuana, pills. Whatever it is.
4 standardized tests.
4 standardized. Okay.
Well, first, you failed the first.
All right. No, I did not. I think you got a little wiggle in there, but
lack
that's
of smooth
no.
pursuit.
What's that?
Your eyes. The lack of smooth pursuit and the onset of nystagmus. The involuntary muscle bounce.
You can't fake that. You can't hide it. You can't
feel it.
No, I know. I can feel it because I can see my reflection in Drew's beady eyeballs. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. So the first one, would you give them the follow and pursuit? Would you show them the pen that way?
It all depends on what they're intoxicated on.
Okay, but what would you give me? Like, what would be a good
position of attention? You stand with your legs, stand with your feet together.
Okay,
straight up with your hands down at your sides. You touch your head.
All right, I'll put the mic down for a second. All right, here we go.
All right, wait a minute. Stand like this. Feet together.
Feet together. Hands down at your sides.
All right.
Tilt your head slightly back. Close your eyes. And just stand there.
Shut up, Drew. And see if you fall over.
No,
right?
we watch to see if you sway from center. And what you'll do is you'll sway in a circular motion. The longer you stand.
Do you guys see this? Can you see from the other room?
Oh, please.
Please nothing.
Please nothing. All right, here we go. You ready?
There he goes. See?
It's like it's windy in there.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, everyone would do that.
No, I don't think so. You're swaying in a circular motion about 2.5 inches from center.
Yeah, all right.
I'll give you not quite. What is there a threshold of the circle, the radius of the circle?
Usually, as time goes on,
2.5.
You'll see it get bigger. Yeah. Somebody who's not intoxicated will be able to stand there.
Your first move. Would you shut up, Drew? Man's got to set himself. You don't just snap in there. You know, I'm not in front of Buckingham Palace.
Oh, you should see how you swayed that time.
All right.
All right. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, we've convinced ourselves. All right, now what's the next one? Oh, relax.
No, I'm satisfied.
You're satisfied.
Well, keep going, though. Let's give him some more.
That's called the modified position of attention. Now we're going to have you move on to the standing leg raise. What you're going to do is you're going to keep your hands down at your sides, your feet together so that your feet are touching.
Don't break anything in there.
Yeah.
And then you're going to tilt your head slightly back. And
I get this chair.
And what I will do is I'll direct you to lift either your left leg or your right leg 6 to 8 inches off the ground.
And then I turn myself.
No, you're just going to stand there. These are really simple. And see,
legs. All right, legs together.
We forgot to mention, Drew. Part of the test is being able to follow directions.
Yeah. Well, look, I've never been very good at that. Relax.
No, very well.
All right.
He's not loaded.
Together or shoulder width?
No, you put your feet so that they're touching.
All right, feet touching.
Hands down at your side.
They're not touching.
Should you shut
They're not touching.
Well, listen, Pricko, my knees are touching together, for Christ.
You have to touch the soles.
All right.
And then what you're going to do is tilt
your head
slightly
sole's
back.
going to touch your asshole.
You're going to tilt your head slightly back, and you're going to lift. I'll tell you which leg I want you to lift, and you're going to lift that respective leg 6 to 8 inches off the ground.
All right.
You'll hold it there until I tell you to place it down.
All right.
Your left leg.
All right.
6 to 8 inches off the ground, like that.
That's not quite there. You're about 4 inches.
Like this.
All right. That's 6 to 8.
Look.
Oh, you want to stick it out?
Straight out ahead of you.
All right.
All right, here we go. All right.
8 to go.
We can't let him drive home.
Oh, shut up.
No, seriously.
6 to 8 inches off the ground with your toe pointing forward. Keep it off the...
Yeah.
Place it back down.
Daddy's doing okay.
Left again.
I got a lot of coordination. What can I say?
All state, all valley. All
Down.
valley football, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Down.
Yeah.
All right, you did that okay.
Now we're going to do the finger to nose test, which you've probably seen before.
Yeah. Now,
Or never had it done to you, of course.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, feet together
Feet
again?
together, keeping your hands down at your sides. What I'll have you do is you're going to tilt your head slightly back. You're going to close your eyes, and I will tell you, I want you to touch the tip of your index finger, and I will tell you which one.
Is that this one?
Whether it's your right or left,
right.
you will take the tip of that index finger and place it to the tip of your nose. Not like this.
Right.
Like this. I want the tip of your finger to the tip of your nose.
All right. Yeah, this I've tried sober, and I've had
Tilt your head slightly back.
time.
Keep your eyes closed. Your right finger. Down. Left.
Not bad.
Left again.
All right.
Right.
He's peeking.
Okay.
All right.
You know what's impressive?
Yeah.
It's a moving target.
Yeah, the other one is
Yeah, he's swaying still. Oh, no, he's going to. All right, he's going to a boxing demonstration, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The other one is where you do the walk the line test. Even though this room's a little small, we would normally have you do 9 steps forward, 10 steps back.
All right.
On a straight line, doing heel to toe.
All right. Let's
And
see.
just like this, keeping your hand.
He's inflated now.
Yeah.
Not looking down. You're going
Not
to look straight
looking
ahead.
All right.
You're going to place
Heel to toe.
heel to toe. Each step, placing the heel in front
Like
of
you're on a tightrope.
you're on a tightrope.
All right. I like that.
Now keep in mind, 9 steps forward, 10
You like
steps
it? You
back.
failed it.
I know, but I like that one. All right. Look. What do I do? Look forward.
Look straight ahead. Keep your hands down at your sides.
All right. All right. 1,
Oh.
2, 3,
So
4, 5, 6.
then you have to go back.
7, 8, 9, and then this way.
Turn around.
Oh, turn around and go back.
Pivot like that. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can make it.
All right,
All
all
right. All right. I'm fine. I'm fit as a fiddle. Fit as a fiddle. Certainly could
The
operate.
only problem is the nystagmus gives it away.
The what?
The nystagmus.
The
And sweat,
involuntary muscle bounce of the eyes.
Yeah. Try that one more time. This
But
one-
now, is that enough to keep him from driving?
The problem is you have to, even though he's intoxicated, you have to show impairment.
Uh-huh. All right, so try that one. Do this one more time. It's interesting. They hold a pen out in front of your eyes about, 10 inches?
10 inches away, and you track the tip of the pen with your eyes. You leave your head stationary.
Right.
And you look for the smooth pursuit of the eye.
But
and then when you go to the extreme, you look for the involuntary muscle bounce.
Yeah, now what causes that bounce?
It's the interruption of the nerve signal.
Well, I don't know that anybody knows for sure what it is. It's a processing.
Aha! All right, let's try it one more time. Ready? All right, so focus, don't move my head. Right.
You're going to track the tip of the pen with your eyes. Do not move your head.
Right.
Better.
Disqualified!
There, they bounce there.
All right.
Side again.
Not bad.
Obviously, the more intoxicated, the sooner the involuntary muscle bounces start.
The more intoxicated,
As you become
get both
intoxicated,
sides,
the
too.
onset, they
Right.
come sooner and sooner from center.
right, starts bouncing.
That's when they shine the light in your eye.
Yeah.
And look up here at the light. That's what they're doing.
Looking for that bounce?
Yeah.
All
And
right.
they're
Right.
you're also looking for
The redness.
that, and depending on what the
Right.
drug is, you're looking
Oh.
for blown pupils or constricted pupils, and the lack of reaction to light.
Interesting.
All right. Thank you, Officer X from the... and I call him Officer X because he's soon to be thrown off the force here at Culver City. No, thank you. It was,
lets you drive out of here, you know,
enlightening.
we'll
Oh,
be thrown out.
please. Jesus
God
Christ.
is my witness.
Couple cocktails on the plane. Never felt better. And let's not forget, Drew, that I can do everything better than anyone with a couple of beers in me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've never heard an alcoholic say that, by the way. Never.
I'll go do a handstand in there. I'll do the whole beginning of the HMS Pinafore. You ever hear me sing that? You know the words.
Pirates of Penzance?
That's right.
Okay.
All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break, and we'll be right back.
Hello? Who's this?
This is LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. LoveLine will be right back. You're listening to LoveLine.
LoveLine.
On 100.5 The Zone.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah. Baby Ruth bars.
I'm going to eat every one of those goddamn things. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, we got 50,000 watt flames. Drop trow. Drop trow. Nailed the fat bitch. Bro. Dude, bro. I can tell you, but I have to kill you. All right. That's radio, everybody.
Yeah.
Drop trout. Dude, you're gay, dude. All right.
That sounds like the Man Show.
Yeah. Somebody was talking to me and Drew about doing some morning radio.
Yeah.
I just want you to know, Drew, that if that ever goes down, there's going to be about 5 hours of that every day.
No. In fact, I was thinking you could bring Bertram back. You could bring characters come back. It'd be great.
I'll check in with the weather lady. But Drew, it's going to be a lot of drop trout.
No way. It can't be.
Yeah,
it cannot be.
I'll tell you, but I have to kill you.
It can't be.
Dude. Man, dude. That's what the show's going to be, Drew.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be spinning some 38 special, and come back and doing a lot of local spots. I'm going to have you at a Big O Tire and Alignment Center on Saturday, handing out condoms, for $400. Huh?
Good times.
Yeah, that was hang on loosely. 38 special. Yeah, dude, bro, guy. Are you ready to go here, Drew?
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Well, the trusty post-it says, line 5, Samantha.
Yes.
You're 27.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
For about a year now, my husband and I have been swinging, I guess you would call it, with another couple, and also meeting other couples. And I'm wondering, obviously it's something he initiated, which seems to be the case in every couple that we've ever met.
That the guy starts it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and the women just tolerate it.
Well, the women's the party line for the women is we, but eventually they get an ass full of we and they start calling it what it is, which is he kind of wanted to do this.
He's a sex addict.
And I went along with him.
Yeah, these guys are sexual compulsives.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
So
when you swing,
anyway,
when you swing, are you having sex with the guy too?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No, and it took us a good 10 months for him, and he's only done it once.
Your husband?
Yeah, we haven't swapped. He's only swapped that one time, and I didn't want to.
So the swinging is basically you and the chick getting it on, and the guy's just hanging out?
No, well,
No,
it's a lot of
girl.
more foreplay type things and using toys and things like that.
Yeah, but you said that your husband got it on with the other girl once, and the other guy never got it on with you.
Mm-mm.
So how much? You know what I'm saying? I mean, doesn't that just sort of distill down to you screwing around with the chick?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess you do different things, blindfold a person, and
And all of you converge on the person?
Yeah, or yeah.
Okay,
or,
right. Sounds like life in the fast lane, baby.
Whatever it is, you don't want to do it. It's uncomfortable for you. It is definitely unhealthy for your relationship. We have talked to swingers, Adam and I, who feel satisfied when they do this, and they both are equally into it, and there's sort of a mutuality in going after this lifestyle. And I can't say it's never, ever something that somebody can't get some degree of gratification for, but it is very, very dangerous for relationships, and they very, very rarely survive it.
You have any kids?
No.
Oh, good. Don't have any kids.
That's your first rule. No kids.
All right. So, look, if you don't want to do it anymore, don't do it.
Well, I think, I'm wondering if partially why I haven't wanted to do it is because I haven't been attracted to any of the men that we've met.
Well, you don't want to do it because you're not a male. You're not a male sexual compulsive.
Yeah.
And he is into this. He's into novelty and difference and lots of women, and that's not a good thing for your relationship.
Then I don't think that maybe she doesn't want to be attracted to the other guy, because if a woman is attracted to the other guy, Drew, if you are a couple and you have another couple that you start swinging with consistently, stop that, Drew. Punching up other calls while I'm talking. And here's the reason. And, Drew, I know you get into that where you go, But people start. I hear people in the background, in the middle of my rants, go, "Hello, I'm on." Wait a minute. That's why it doesn't work. Okay, if you're having consistent swinging sex with another couple, and your woman is starting to is attracted to that guy, she will fall in love with this guy.
Yes, that's right.
There's no way a woman can have sex with a guy, once a week, twice a month, whatever it is, over the course of some time, who she's attracted to, and not start falling for him. So maybe Samantha, maybe it's best that she's not attracted to these guys, and maybe she's stopping herself from it because she knows she would stray, although I don't know how you cheat when you're already cheating. But I want to say one more thing, Drew.
Yeah.
Are you listening to me?
I was just thinking how incredible it is now. We live in a time when women all their preoccupation is, how do I get this guy and how do I keep him happy? What do I have to do to keep him and keep him happy? So I'll do anything. That's ridiculous.
Thank you. Okay, you're done?
I'm done.
Wait, your wife's listening? Is your wife listening?
No, I've been talking to a lot of young people up here in Washington, and I'm carrying a lot of this, this is what, how do you keep a guy to get a guy happy? It's like, it's great. Listen to what you want. Anyway,
You're talking to young people. I try not to talk to young people.
I know you don't. I know.
I just try to talk to the beautiful people.
All right, well, yeah.
Yeah, so now here's the thing about the swinging. We have talked to swinging couples who we have given the LoveLine seal of approval to. Mm-hmm. Not many, but once in a while.
I'd say one.
Okay, one, fine. I think we're both thinking of the same couple.
Yeah,
and even then, if we scratch that lotto ticket just a little bit beneath the surface, we could probably dig something up. Mm-hmm, but the point is this. It's like what the doctors say with smoking. It's bad for you. It can kill you. It can cause problems. But you know what? There's always the story of the person that smoked 3 packs a day well into their 90s and never had a problem.
Yep.
So when a doctor tells you not to smoke, you could come back with, well, what about that one person that smoked 3 packs a day and made it into their 90s? But here's what the doctor's doing. He's playing the odds.
Really, odds that are very much in one direction.
Yeah, just like the smokers.
Yes.
And what Drew is saying when he tells you, don't swing or don't get into heroin or don't do this or don't do that with your lifestyle is you're probably not going to make it. You're not going to be the one guy who smoked 3 packs and made it to his 90s. Don't count on that. All right, thank you. Yes. Drew, what'd you do? Pick up a Rubik's Cube or something? What's going on over there?
Why? What'd you hear?
You got like a Etch-a-Sketch or an ant farm. There's something you're preoccupied.
I just leaned back. I mean, I've got a kind of novel equipment here I'm trying to manage, but...
okay, but you understand, for me, you have to sound like you're listening, even if that doesn't make a sound.
Oh, okay.
Let's try it.
Wrong one.
Let's try it right now.
I must feel like I'm listening.
Let's try it for a second. You want to try it?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you, this heated sofa, this is a dynamic breakthrough. This is going to make me rich. I will retire, literally and figuratively, on my heated sofa.
Oh, I'm listening. Tell me more.
Shh. I want to hear you listening without hearing you.
Got it. Okay.
You ready?
And go.
Go. Okay, I give that like a 7.5 or an 8.
Right. Well, that's about that's the effort I was putting out.
Not bad.
I was going for 10.
Okay. Right. Yeah, it's a little early in the show to peak.
Yeah.
Silent listening. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's speak to Mario.
Yeah, hi.
You're 25.
Hang on a second, Mario, hang on a second. Read the question, Adam. I asked...
How's he... Yeah?
I asked Terry, don't call me Tar, goddammit, to have him spell one of these words. Go ahead, read it.
Okay. How does he tell a girlfriend of 3 weeks that he's into bondage and fado, maso?
Masochism.
Yeah.
Fadomasochism.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's missing the S there.
Well, I had him spell it for her, and that's how we spelled it.
Oh, you're into fadomasochism?
Bondage, discipline, fadomasochism.
Fadomasochism. There he is again.
Yes.
Where are you from, Mario?
I'm from Chicago.
Where are you from before that?
I've always been in Chicago.
Oh, that's where you were born?
Yeah.
And what is your ethnicity?
Mexican-American.
Okay. So, you're into fadomasochism?
Yes, I am.
All righty. Let's, and do you ever tell somebody, suck you? I mean, when you're mad and you're driving?
When I'm what?
You're driving, some guy cuts you off, you tell him to suck off?
Adam, Volvo. Ask
I
him
use
about
others.
Okay. All right, wait, I try one more thing with you, Mario.
Yeah.
The word, the two car manufacturers of Sweden, Volvo and Saab.
Yeah.
Repeat those back to me, please.
Volvo, Saab.
Okay, that worked. That's close enough.
Got it. Yeah.
Unlike my barber who says Bobo and Saab. Like,
Saab.
Yeah, Bobo and Saab. Those are the way he pronounces it. Like, listen, you jackass.
I'm born and raised in this country, so.
Okay, buddy, looking good.
Yeah.
So, what's up? You're into the bondage scene.
Yes, I am. And I've been dating this girl for about 3 weeks. And we have a pretty good relationship going.
Mm-hmm.
And for the most part, no secrets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much keeping this one secret from her because I'm afraid of how she's going to react.
Right. And now this is a life for you, but you wouldn't call yourself a Satan worshiper, would you?
Oh, no. I am a sadist, but not a Satan worshiper. A sadist is the person that likes to cause pain.
There we go.
That what?
That likes to give pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you got it that time.
No, the fatist is?
Yes.
Fatist, There's a difference between a sadist and a fatist?
A sadist and a Satanist, there's a big difference.
I think he's got the S back in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Okay, well, for
right.
the sake of confusion, let's forget Satan or Phaeton and just start calling him Fucifer.
Okay.
Okay.
That's actually my puppy's name.
Your puppy's name is Fucifer?
Lucifer, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. You ever see that show, I Love Fusi?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
But Mario, listen, are you having sex with this girl?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we are.
It was sort of a qualifier.
We're taking kind of slow, so it's just...
All right, well, take it slow. What are you going to rush into the sadomasochistic stuff for if you're just beginning a sexual relationship with her? You can't.
Right.
Can you not function sexually without that?
Oh, no, I can function perfectly.
Without
but
it?
I'm saying, yeah, without it. But what I'm saying is I'm not saying that I want to rush her into that lifestyle. I just basically want to let her know. But I don't know. I'm kind of worried that she might break up with me. Or
What is the hurry? What is the hurry?
No, there's no hurry. The problem is, well, it's not really a problem. The situation is that, I don't know, I like to be active in this lifestyle. And because I respect her and care for her, I'm trying not to.
Are you bisexual at all, Mario?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
No. What part are you into? The masochism or the sadism or fatism?
I am a master, so I am more into sadism.
What's going to happen if she just is not into this at all?
I don't know. The topic's never come up.
But what if it comes up and she is not into it at all?
Listen, what a retard.
I know.
What if she's not into this at all? I don't know. The topic's never come up. Don't you get that's where the what if part comes in there.
I know.
It's like what if you said to him, like, well, what if you get fired? What will you live on? I don't know. I've not been fired.
That issue's never come up.
But that's more than concrete thinking. That's that's steel reinforced concrete thinking.
Rebar.
Hey, Mario.
Yeah.
Listen here, goofball. If you're into her, that might mean curtailing some of the bizarre lifestyle choices you may have made. You understand? And if not, then maybe you weren't that into her. Okay. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back.
LoveLine, 1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back. LoveLine will be right back. On 100.5 The Zone. Welcome back to LoveLine with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
I think it's great. We keep listening.
On 100.5 The Zone.
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. Adam and Dr. No Good Drew over here. And let's talk to Kimberly, who's 19. Kimberly?
Hi.
Hey.
How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah. Turn down your what's it, who's it.
My what's it, who's it? Okay, hang on. Is that better?
No, it's not better.
My question was basically what.
Don't be a fool, you idiot!
Oh, my God.
My girlfriend is, she's having problems giving affection and, like, oral sex in the relationship, and...
There's a little minor verse about it there.
Giving affection and, like, oral sex in the relationship. I'm sorry. I don't know. She's, like, sitting right here, and we've been fighting about this for, like, the last 2.5 hours, and I don't know. I listen to y'all's show every night.
Why don't you put her on the phone here real quick?
Okay.
And turn the radio down.
I'll just leave it.
I want to hear you go blah, 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 blah.
She won't talk to you.
Nanache. Nana wahake. Yanakakache. Henache yaha. Yanahe. Chicha. Nana kakai. Tanare. Chicha nana wahake yana no ho. Nana cheka wawa yayabaya. Kanache. Chicha nama. Hanakake. Yahe!
She won't talk to you at all. She thinks it's stupid that I'm calling.
All right. And what is her reason for not reciprocating?
Hold on, I want to hear me. And
okay, hold on a second. Hang on a second, Kimberly.
All right. And what is her reason for not reciprocating?
We missed it.
I don't know, what is this show? What's this show turned into, Drew?
You're lesbian. To you chanting.
Hey, Kimberly?
Yeah?
Here are your choices. My finger is moving toward the hang-up button. You're going to need to turn your radio down all the way and pick up the phone in 5 seconds. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3,
it's gone.
2.
Okay, good. All right, excellent.
I moved on into the other room because she's in there listening to it.
All right.
She thinks it's completely stupid because all our friends could be listening, whatever.
All right. So, Kimberly, you're the lesbian?
They're both, right? She and her girlfriend.
All right.
Right.
And you give, what is it you want from her that she's not giving you, precisely?
I mean, mostly just affection in return, and, you know...
What does that mean? What does affection in return mean?
Showing support and care.
So she is somebody that cannot be, what? Affectionate? Or doesn't hug you or kiss you or caress you when you come home at night kind of thing?
No, like when she's in the mood to do it, like when she wants to do it, not like when she thinks I need it.
So she doesn't care about your needs, is what you're picking up on.
I believe she cares about my needs. I mean,
then why doesn't she attend?
Next month it'll be a year-long relationship.
Why doesn't she attend to your needs then?
Huh?
If she cares about your needs, why doesn't she attend to them?
I don't know.
All right. Well, listen, Kimberly, she's a little nutty. You're a little nutty. Together, you're medium nutty, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're lesbian. Something happened to you that turned you lesbian, and that makes you a little bit nutty. But that's all right. You found each other. You can be nutty together. And here's what you do. If there's something in a relationship that you're not getting, you have to decide, is it that my partner's not giving it to me and it's sort of rightfully mine, or is this my own thing?
Yeah, something I need that's can't be delivered.
Is this reasonable or unreasonable?
Right.
And if it's reasonable, then you should say to your partner, hey, this is what I need. Right.
And it's really the way you manage sanity in life.
Right.
Which is, if you go to a restaurant and you say, I would like to eat some live baboon brain, and they say, oh, we're out of that, and you don't have to pitch a fit.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. But if you say, I'd like some iced tea, or could I have a lemon wedge? And they say, no, sorry, we don't do that.
Or they treat you like crap.
Then you can get a little angry and say, well, I'll not patronize this place again. Now, it's your chance. But you got to decide. But this is your whole life. Yeah. This is everything. When your boss comes in and says, I need this report by Monday, does he need the report by Monday, or is this some kind of power play where he's attempting to be a prick? Who knows? In every relationship, this goes down on a daily basis, and that's how you can tell where you're at in a relationship.
Yeah.
Brad?
That's me.
You're 18?
Yes, I am. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good. Tickled pink.
Well, hey, I want to start you off with a joke first anyways.
All right.
What's the difference between driving in the fog and going down on a girl?
I don't know. What?
Well, at least when you're going down on a girl, you know the asshole's in front of you. Shut up, Anderson. Well, my girlfriend seems to like anal sex quite a bit, and that's the only way she's going to let me go. And she's almost like her brother's gay. I know that. And, I almost wonder if some of that's leaked into her.
Her brother's gayness is leaked in via her anus?
What does her liking anal sex have to do with being gay?
That's all she likes, and I mean...
Well, I know that's disturbing to you, but what does that have to do with sexual orientation?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's like the first time we did it, her butthole was bigger than a maple.
There we go.
Shut up, Anderson. I love you, Adam. I love you, too.
All right, good.
All right,
everybody.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
It was delivered well. Give him that.
Yeah, it was fine, yeah.
It was, and it had the typical, here's what was good about that. It was the typical nonsensical logic of our callers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It followed the kind of logic our callers call with.
Just dumb enough to work.
Yeah.
Right.
And delivered straight.
Yeah, could her girlfriend's brother being gay cause her to like anal sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
well done.
Well done. Touche. Bravo, my friend. All right, we've met our equal, Drew.
Yes.
I say it's time that we adjourn to our quarters and to discuss a new strategy for the next break. But we'll be back. Why? Drew, I was hoping you'd chime in.
Because we have to.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Everybody now. LoveLine will be right back.
Hey there, it's Sean and Jeff of The Morning Show. Hope you're enjoying the wacky advice of LoveLine.
And we want to remind you to listen to us every weekday morning from 5 until 10, right here in The Zone.
Welcome back to LoveLine with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
I think it's great. We keep listening.
On 100.5, The Zone.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right, let's hop back on the phone and talk to Nikki. Nikki?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, here's my problem. When I was 15, my mom's new husband, he molested me. And ever since then, I'm 20 now, and I should have got over it by now, but I still can't.
Had anything happen to you before you were 15?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Did anybody physically abuse you ever?
Well, when I was real little, he would hit me.
All right, so there's a couple things then, right?
Who would hit you? The stepdad?
Well, at the time when I was little, he was just her boyfriend.
Ah.
All right,
Yeah,
so this guy's been abusive to you in multiple ways.
What a delight.
Also towards my mom, yeah.
All right, but the being physically abused is probably what set you up to be the victim. If you had not been so abused when you were younger by him, you probably would have been able to fight him off, or you wouldn't have cooperated with him in quite the same way, I suspect. And I'm not saying you'd cooperated, that you willfully cooperated, but
all right, but it's academic.
It's academic. But the point is that there's going to be a lot of things you're going to feel about men and intimacy. They're going to be profoundly disturbed now because of these.
How long did this molestation go on?
For like a year, and he would like threaten me if I told anybody I would go in a foster home, and he would kill my mom.
Oh my God!
Stuff like that.
What? And where is he now?
Well, actually, we went to court in 2000, and he was found guilty, but
good for
he
you.
didn't get jail time. He got house arrest, but about a week after he died. So.
What did he die?
Great.
What did he die of?
Because he's been suffering with his liver all his life.
Fantastic.
And he got a new one, but it failed.
Oh, who gave him a new one?
Well, now, wait a minute. What was his liver disease from? Hepatitis C, right?
From drinking all his life.
Right.
All right,
There we
good.
Go. Do you using drugs yourself?
Where's my bourbon?
Huh?
No.
Alcohol?
No. No, I don't do anything.
All right,
Good. So how's your life going now?
It's, I don't know, I have a lot of trouble with guys.
I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure of that.
I'm still never did sex yet, so.
Yeah.
So you're a virgin.
Right.
Okay. Well, listen. Here's what I want to say. A lot of people who have been through what you've been through have troubles, but they're different kinds of troubles. It's not like they can't get next to a guy. They get next to way too many guys.
Right.
And they end up doing porno movies, and their life becomes a mess, okay? Mm-hmm. Your life may be difficult as well, but at least you've gone the other way. You've stayed away from it, which is not easy for you emotionally, but in terms of, you could have AIDS, have had 1,000 partners, and there'd be 150 movies on the shelves now with you starring in them.
Yeah.
You and a German Shepherd.
So, look, Nikki, there's plenty of people out there that can help you with this. This is the kind of thing that responds to treatment. You ought to look into it and, make things better. This is not...
Oh, yeah, and then, look, this is the kind of thing where there's lots of groups. It's well-studied. They have a good model for this. You can talk to other women. I mean, I don't know where you start. I don't know if you open the front of the phone book.
Well... Yeah, I mean, if she has a doctor, she can get a referral to a therapist, or she can look up, there's something called Emotions Anonymous, which is a 12-step group, and there are other women's support groups out there, rape support groups, that sort of thing, that would be a place to start.
I thought Emotions Anonymous backed up Smokey Robinson.
They did.
In, I think, they 65, 66.
Just ripped off the name.
Okay. Yeah. Lauren?
Yeah.
You're 14?
Yeah.
What's up?
I was recently raped 14 times.
Good times.
What does that mean, 14 times? I mean, like
14 individual times.
in the one evening and one...
No, in 4 days.
Were you held prisoner somewhere or something?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What? Who did this?
Strangers.
More than one person?
Yeah. 14 different people.
How did
14 different people?
Yeah.
Are you... Well, now, wait a minute. This is another one of those don't get killed calls. How long ago did this happen?
It was in May.
May.
Yeah.
Did you get any diseases or anything? Have you been checked?
Yeah, but I was just wondering, what are my chances of, getting AIDS?
Well, you've not been checked for that?
I have, but they told me every 3 months I have to keep getting it checked.
That's good. One of these people drug addicts?
All of them were.
All of them were drug addicts?
Yeah.
What happened?
What's the story, yeah?
Well, basically, I ran away with a friend, and we ended up in the city. And these people found us on the street, and they basically kidnapped us for 4 days.
14 guys kidnapped you?
Yeah.
For 4 days?
Who were these people? Who were they?
Jehovah's Witness.
Who?
Strangers. We didn't even know them.
But, I mean, were they a gang or something? Or
yeah.
14 guys. So, they pulled up in a couple of cars?
They were, hanging out, at a corner. And we were passing them, and they basically pulled us, and they told us to come with them, or else they'd kill us.
So you and your friend?
Yeah.
How'd you get away?
Huh?
How'd you get away?
Well, after they were done with us, a guy dropped $20, and I took it, and I ran to a bus, and we got on the bus and went home.
How about your friend?
She went with me.
You could see a bus out the window or something?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just run such as it was?
Huh?
Why weren't you just running away anyway? Why did you have to wait for the bus?
Because they had weapons, and they threatened to kill us. And they went inside to go get something, in a market, and then we saw the bus, and we ran across the street and got on it.
So they weren't watching for a few minutes?
Right.
Ooh. Hold on a second. The guy dropped $20 and said, yeah, well, you guys ride the horse in front of the market?
No, dropped it, like somebody left money behind by accident.
She said he dropped it.
She saw somebody drop money. She grabbed it.
One of the gang member guys.
Grabbed the money.
Well, they headed into the market and just left them out front kind of thing?
Well, let's keep asking. It's kind of an amazing story.
It is.
I don't think it's made up.
Oh, I don't think it's made up either, but there's something else.
Something missing, yeah.
Yeah, because in a minute we're going to find out that these guys were never prosecuted, we never went to the cops or something like that, and then it gets really weird.
So you reported these guys?
Yeah.
Did they find him?
They found one, and one's in jail right now.
For what he did to you?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
And your friend got away on the same bus?
Yeah.
What happened to all the other 13 guys?
They're in the process of putting them in jail.
Really? And did you testify? Did they have a trial?
Not yet.
How did you testify? How did the one guy get in jail without your testifying?
Because another girl was involved who got money for every guy who had sex with me, she got money for. And she's the one that said, yeah, this happened, and that's how they knew that.
Is she the one that sort of tricked you into getting...
Right.
Wow.
And did they they kept you like locked up in a room or something?
No, they basically had at least 2 guys watching us at all times.
Wow.
And for 4 days we were watched, and it was a mess. And he raped me.
How have you dealt with this since then?
I've been in therapy.
Yeah.
And that's
Are you on medication?
Yeah.
What are you taking?
Zoloft.
And you're doing okay? You able to function?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Why were you running away in the first place?
Because I'm having problems with my dad.
What kind of?
A control freak.
How
are things now with your dad?
Well, I don't live with him now.
All right. And you're not waking up in the middle of the night with this?
I used to with the nightmares.
Wow.
How's your friend doing?
I don't talk to her anymore.
Wow.
Jesus.
Well,
right.
I think you should count your blessings. You survived something unbelievable. No, I mean...
blessings.
No, I mean to have survived this and not been... These people were going to kill her, I'm sure. Of course.
I don't know.
Why not? You know how much further they got to... You know what I mean? They were already...
I know, but they...
Kidnapping, rape, imprisonment. I mean,
they're bad guys, but the security was definitely a little lax. I mean, they're like out in front of a store, and they all went in and just left them outside.
They're drug addicts.
All right, drug addicts.
And then you're getting treatment. Things are stable. The probability of AIDS, you've been checked several times, right? It happened to May. It's from May, June, July, August. Why
wouldn't they get her on the cocktail immediately?
Good question. Did they offer you antiviral medication right away?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
She did it.
All right.
So there you go.
Lauren, you're fine.
Lauren, I think it's going to be okay.
Physically, you'll be fine. It's just, emotionally, I have to stay with the therapy and everything, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, take care of yourself.
Is there anything you can tell other folks who are thinking about running away? Maybe your story has some sort of...
Just don't do it. It's the wrong decision.
and just say something. Obviously, it's the wrong decision for you. But can you help people understand what the reality is of getting out there? I mean, how different it felt when you thought about doing it as opposed to what happened when you did it.
It was totally different. I didn't think any of this would happen. I thought I was going to go out, have fun, party for a couple of days and go home.
Yeah. All right. Sorry this happened to you.
But thanks for calling.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of yourself, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Well, she's none the worse for wear.
Wow.
You're kidding. I go nuts. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I'm not saying...
Right, listen.
If half of what she told us is true, this is 5 tours in Vietnam.
Look, I get post-traumatic stress symptoms every time the damn space shuttle lands.
Yeah,
you get the boom, boom. I've had panic attacks for 3 days.
Drew hears a sonic boom. He craps himself.
He'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
As I get older. So.
It's number 1 now, but about 3 years.
Yeah.
Allie?
Hey.
Hey, you're 14. What's up?
Okay. This is my thing. I have a boyfriend. Kind of. Yeah. And we had sex once. And, well, the thing is, he didn't call for, 2 weeks after that, And finally, until my friend was, begging me, oh, you should call him and stuff like that. So I called him, and he's like, oh, hey, you should come over to my house and stuff.
Uh-oh.
And I'm thinking, that he just wants me for that.
That's what he wants you for. How old is this guy?
He's 17.
Oh, this is why 17 and 14 is not a good mix. The 17-year-old's head is in a different place. Really, it is.
Yeah, you say this guy's her boyfriend? What is this guy to you?
It's her boyfriend.
Well...
Yeah, your boyfriend wants you to come over.
Yeah.
So is that what's going on?
Yeah.
How long has he been your boyfriend?
Not that long, actually.
How long?
A month.
A month. How many times have you seen him?
Very few, actually, 2 or 3 times.
2 dates. One of them was sex. Then no call for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we talked to him, what do you think he would say the relationship is? Yeah.
Okay.
Allie,
well,
who?
Like, it's not like he's always asking me about it. It's just he's trying to urge me into asking him.
For what?
Just like...
For sex?
Yeah.
Listen,
does everyone's line sound crappy tonight?
It's a bad sound night.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is it all in my head?
Mostly.
Everyone sounds like they're in a speakerphone.
Well, that one was bad.
They're in a speakerphone in like a bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy may not be your boyfriend. Do not give him any more sex. Big difference between 14 and 17.
This is it. This is that difference right here. Her perception of what this relationship is entirely different than his.
And this, by the way, as I've said many times on the show, that this whole strategy of opening up high schoolers to ninth graders, essentially people who are 14 the entire school year, doesn't seem like a great plan, because when you're in high school and you're a junior, there's nothing wrong with you dating a ninth grader, and you can be 17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying there, Druska?
Right.
All right, buddy. Let's, thank God your kids go to school where it's no grades in every grade, right?
Oh, yeah. The kindergartners are mixing with the 12th graders, yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Jesus Christ. I told you I found out my, one of my...
Uh-oh.
You know, I'm such a prick on the radio, but it's hard not to be one in real life.
I hadn't noticed you trying not to be one.
I try not to.
You do a good job of making it look easy.
I try not to, but I mentioned this before, but it just reminded me when we were talking about it at school. I have 3 little step nieces, sweet, pretty little girls. Like they're like 8, 11, and 13 or something. And one of them, I don't know, it's like the 13-year-old was student body president of her high school.
A Corolla? It's not a Corolla.
Oh, no.
No.
But I couldn't get over it. I was like, so she must have been 14. I was like, what grade are you in? She's 9th grade. What is the school? 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. And you're student body president?
No.
Yep. Really?
No, she means president of the class.
No, she was like student body president. I was like, are you serious?
How does that work?
Really? I mean, 9th grade, it's an amazing achievement. I mean, it's unthinkable that you would be student body president. I was like, how many kids in your school? 86. I was like, that includes all 9th, 10th, And I was like, all right.
Got it.
Keep the smile on the face, keep nodding, keeping the same. You know, I want to stand up and start screaming. That's all right. This is what I'm talking about. This is why, 86, there's 14 and a half kids in each grade. All right. Now that's something else. No one else wanted to do it. I didn't want to get bad. I'm just saying that the answer became clear to me. This thing
as it always does.
Could not get past. Yeah. Yes. All right. So let's talk to Jesse, who's 25. Jesse?
Hi.
What's up?
I've been kind of taking Vicodin a lot since April.
Mm-hmm.
Late April, I hurt my back really bad, and the doctor first prescribed me Vicodin.
What were you doing?
I got thrown into a curb.
What happened?
A big guy threw me into a curb.
Why did he do that?
Because he was an a-hole.
Well, tell us a little. Give us a little.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Sit on hold for a while, and then I'll talk to you later. Got thrown into a curb. Why? Guy did it. Why? He's an a-hole. Just walking down the street, ran to an a-hole, threw her into the curb. And listen, I know the guy's an a-hole, but I want this story.
What happened?
Yeah, there was a little fight in front of a club, a little scuffle. He came up behind me, thought he was his ex-girlfriend.
He's an asshole is the answer to what's up with a guy that would do something like that to you. I don't know, he's an a-hole. But not what happened. What happened is what happened.
I know. Hey, Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang out on hold for a while, all right? Yeah. You're 25, for Christ's sake.
Okay, they jumped my...
Up.
Come on, let's get it.
All right. What happened?
Hello?
What happened?
They jumped my boyfriend, so I jumped in.
Uh-huh. And they just jumped in to get his money?
No, there was just a scuffle before, and
Why?
then when I saw them...
Why was there a scuffle?
I can't really talk about it. It's still, going through, police stuff.
All right.
That's all right. We'll accept that.
Your boyfriend may be part a-hole, too.
Yeah. Yeah, over.
Yeah, am I right?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
so
there you go.
you're addicted
So you
to...
jumped in and someone shoved you and you hit the curb.
And you're now addicted to Vicodin. So what's up?
Yeah. I don't have any left. Like, my mom was giving me Lortab after that.
Listen, you need to get your addiction treated. This is the deal here. Vicodin should never be used more than a couple of weeks. And if you're driven to use it after that, you'll get these crushing back pains and leg pains and headaches. That's all Vicodin withdrawal.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to get this treated.
Okay, because that's initially was the back, and then like this morning I woke up and my back was in excruciating pain.
That's withdrawal. The crushing pain, that's withdrawal.
Yeah.
And in the morning, because it's been
12
a long
hours,
time.
yeah.
12 hours.
What about like sleeping, like having a hard time sleeping, or
You'll feel agitated. You'll feel like jumping out of your skin. You'll have crushing bone pain. You'll feel depressed, like you've lost something important.
How about getting on the juice, Drew?
And you'll feel...
What's wrong with getting on the juice?
What, heroin?
No, get a little booze.
Well, that's what people do. They switch to other drugs. They switch to other things.
And what about like OxyContin and alcohol? Is that a bad combination? I mean, I'm not taking those, but
fantasy answer.
I was just wondering about those too.
It's delightful.
It's good for you. Vitamin O and vitamin E.
It's like taking wheatgrass and a multivitamin.
OxyContin, these are profoundly addictive opiates. It's heroin. You're a heroin addict.
I know, but listen, all you people who are now thinking, oh my God, this is going to be great, heroin in a tablet, I've taken this Vicodin before.
No, OxyContin you've never taken.
I haven't taken the OxyContin.
I've probably taken one of those.
No, you've never taken that.
Yeah, you would have said that. Look, if I said I'd taken OxyContin and never taken Vicodin, you would have switched it to Vicodin.
No, OxyContin is much stronger. It'll knock you into keister.
No, and what about the
who are you
difference
talking
between
to?
Vicodin and hydrocodone?
It's a Lortab. Look, hydrocodone, Vicodin, Lortab, all the same thing.
It is, because my boyfriend took some hydrocodone and he got really sick the next day off of it, but he can take the Vicodin and he's okay.
It's exactly the same thing. Something else was making him sick.
So
But
what, Lortab's the same as the Vicodin?
Yeah, it just comes in adjusted doses. That's really the only difference. Right, of course. There we go.
Want to take a little break?
Yeah.
Neighbor kidnapped and raped her at age 3. Parents don't know he raped her.
Kidnap night.
All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be back with more hijinks after this.
LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191.
We'll be right back.
LoveLine is brought to you by Trojan, America's #1 condom, the most trusted for over 80 years.
Welcome back to LoveLine with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
I think it's great. We keep listening.
On 100.5, The Zone.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All righty. Let's hop back to the phones and speak to Emily, who's 16. Emily?
Hey.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Wow. Emily?
Yeah.
Age 3.
Huh?
Interesting.
Do you hear that?
Yeah. I was in
hold on a second, Emily. What Drew's alluding to for not only Emily, but all our listeners, is Emily's 16 years old, but she was, says up on the screen, kidnapped by her neighbor and raped at age 3. Yes?
3 or 4, I'm not for sure, because I was like going into kindergarten.
I would say 4. 4 or 5. 4 or 5, by the voice.
If you listen to her voice, that's where it is.
That's where she's talking from, 4 or 5. She sounds like a 4 or 5-year-old.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's what happens. The one thing we've noticed, at least with women, is that when they've been traumatized severely, they just stop. The development becomes arrested, and that is well known to be the case. But strangely, their voice seems to stop evolving, too, and so they sound like someone who's that same age. Almost, I don't know what that is. I wish somebody could explain that to me, because no one, listen, believe me, I've gone out there and tried to search out an explanation for this, and it ain't out there. As though our brain walls off to further development. It's too painful to continue to develop. I don't know what it is why God arranged it this way.
I don't know. Maybe it's so me and you could separate them.
From the rest? Yeah, it could be. So, Emily, what's up?
Well, I was, my neighbor, he was like, I'm not making fun of him, but he was like mentally retarded.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, my phone's going out.
Finish up quick.
Okay, my neighbor was like mentally retarded, and he, took me and kidnapped me and locked me in his closet, and he had like a bunch of cats. He was like obsessed with cats.
Cats?
Like,
C-A-T-S?
Yes.
Yeah, and he raped me for a couple days, and then his wife came home.
Wow.
And I started crying, and she...
No, the phone.
Interestingly enough, that the audio noise that I just heard was more traumatizing
than her being raped.
Than the rape. Yes, I know it doesn't
my God.
sound fair.
Your
but
nasally drone's going to stay the same forever. Oh, my God. Oh, humanity.
All right. Let's... poor Amanda with the battery in the phone. So here's the... that wasn't Amanda. That was... who the hell was
gone.
That? Emily. Here's the thing. I guess her question was going to be that her parents did not know she was raped.
They knew she was kidnapped. They must have, because she must have been missing. She just started telling us it had been a couple of days, and she was in the closet with the cats and all this stuff. And I think she certainly shouldn't feel bad telling them about it. They must have hopefully gotten her some treatment for having been kidnapped, I would hope. But we can tell just by talking to you that there's still some... what's called implicit memory, that the event is sort of etched into your biology.
Just being locked in a house for 3 days where there's a bunch of cats is trauma enough for therapy.
Yeah. And that implicit memory, meaning you may not have even explicit bothersome thoughts about it or screen memories where you actually remember the details of the event, but it has left its residual on your biology. And that can be undone with treatment. It can be helped anyway.
All right, let's talk to Kathy.
And this is a good call.
Who's
I'm interested in this.
28?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up there, Kathy?
Well, I've listened to you guys for a few months, and I was curious about your all's...
Hold on a second.
That's a good question.
I know, but I got to go on this rant just very quickly.
Hold on, Kathy.
If there's anybody who's listening to this show that designs computer font, please, for the love of Christ, leave the dot out of the center of the zero.
Yes.
Because from anything, if you're further back from the screen, if you're more than 35 inches back from the screen, it becomes an 8.
Yes.
Now, I know what the dot is. The dot is so I don't confuse it with the letter O.
Yes.
But let's really examine the dangers. If something says 12, and then there's a 0, and then there's an 8, would I think it's 1208, or would I somehow get stumbled on this 0
Let's
part?
even do a risk assessment. If you mistake a 0 for an 8, isn't it a bigger, more common, significant issue than mistaking a 0 for an O?
Yes, it is. And that's why I would ask young Brian, our phone screener, to now replace every 0
with an O.
With an O. In effect, doing exactly what they were trying to prevent. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. And then I'll not have to look at that goddamn thing that I think is an 8, except it's a 0, but we put a dot in the middle of it. Jesus Christ. Is there a shape difference between the two?
Uh-oh.
All right, now I'm mad. Let's talk to, who are we talking to, Kathy?
Yeah.
Kathy.
Yes.
Oh, my God, with the 0 and the dot in the middle of it.
Go ahead.
Well, good luck with that. You guys are great. And it's not so much a question, really, is what's the deal with saying GD and Jesus Christ, but you don't let people say SHP? I don't get that. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I know you're not even supposed to spell it. There's a part of me that wants to alert Anderson, but his back's to us. Oh, Anderson, who cares?
No.
Come on.
We'll tell people what she just did so they won't hear it.
She just spelled out the S word. And
the SH word.
Yeah, you got to say S word or F word.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, so what's the deal with the using the Lord's name in vain and the S and the F word?
Time.
Well,
I'm like, oh my.
Here's the thing. When I got onto radio way back in the late 90s, the GD thing, the goddamn thing, not really acceptable. I remember having a few people talk to me about that, especially during the morning show.
Oh, really?
And certainly not on TV. I like to think of myself as one of the early GD pioneers. I paved the way for future hosts who want to use the Lord's name in vain.
I remember we were on TV, we couldn't say Hitler.
No, Drew.
Well,
really,
somebody prevented us from saying Hitler. Remember that?
Don't screw that up.
All right.
I have explained this to you. Stop
have. I just remember people.
No, don't cling to it.
All right, keep going.
Every producer in TV is Jewish, and they don't like to think about Hitler.
All right.
And once in a while, I would bring Hitler up by using him as a negative example.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a great guy, but I'm certainly no Hitler. And they'd say, stop talking about Hitler. And I'd say, shut up. I'm using him as a negative example. And that would be the end of the conversation, Drew.
All right.
Please, you can say Hitler on TV. So anyway, Kathy.
Yes.
Goddamn fell a few years ago, and now we can say it freely.
How do you get by doing that on the radio?
I don't know.
Other radio channels, I know day and night's got to be different, but what gives you permission to be able to do that at night versus radio stations during the day? Because they freak out if somebody says, the D word.
Yeah. Well, it all depends where you are and who your program director is and what kind of music you're playing and what your audience is.
The reality is there are only 7 words you can't say on TV and radio. And they were invented by George Carlin in the 70s as a part of a comedy routine. But the Congress actually called him before the government and had him testify. And they used his 7 words that he had made up as the words you can't say.
Yeah.
And that's it. And it did not include GD and did not kill Jesus Christ. You could say those words.
Wow.
And they're not prevented.
Well,
now people might...
everything's going now. It's all going to fall.
I know, but great. I'm glad you're happy.
Well, listen, I was watching the Anna Nicole Smith show on...
is that out now?
Yeah, it's out.
Is that good?
No, not really. It's all right, but not really. And she used the S word 3 or 4 times in a row.
And it got through.
Right there.
I mean, Ozzy's using the F word every other word.
Well, they're bleeping it out.
But you don't know that's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, Drew, but I'm saying there's still a big difference between that...
Well, they let it go through, the S word. I mean, actually go through.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I'm saying that.
And your little caller that said she was kidnapped by the 14 guys or whatever,
yeah.
I think that's totally bogus.
No, it wasn't bogus.
No?
No.
She didn't sound upset at all.
But that's something that happens to people that have been severely traumatized. They seem very blasé about it.
Well, in my line of work, I don't buy it.
What's your line of work?
Law enforcement.
Yeah, but listen, Kathy, here's how we always know the difference between people that are lying and the people that aren't. By the way, I think Kathy's lying about being in law enforcement. Is
6 years.
You ask them stuff like, did they catch these guys? And they answer with, they caught one of them, and has he gone on, how did they catch him, or what's keeping him on? The girl who took the money testified that she was taking money off of these.
14-year-olds can't come up with that kind of detail.
No, not only that, but it doesn't mean anything. That's how you know you're getting the truth. When someone tells you something boring, that means it's the truth.
Right.
If you're making up a story, you go, did they catch any one of the 14 guys? Nope, they're still out there. They're bikers. They may have went to Mexico.
Yeah.
Or they caught all of them.
Yeah.
And or my dad shot him and killed him.
Right.
Something good. Not they got one guy. Did you go to trial? No.
Yeah.
If it's boring, it's the truth.
Not only boring, it's
life.
It's also doesn't make immediate intuitive sense. Like, what do you mean you didn't have to testify? Well, this other guy, I would not have thought of that.
Here's the point, too. You go to a movie, that's fiction.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Right.
The drive home for the movie, that's boring. That's life. Celine? Colleen.
There we go.
All right,
Hi.
Colleen.
Yeah,
You're
hi.
28.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Huh. Interesting.
It sounded like she was opening a bag of Fritos before she got on the phone. All right, I put Colleen back on hold for a second, and she can get her S together,
Jason?
as we like to say. Jason?
Hello?
16?
Hey, guys, what's up?
What's happening, Prada?
Yeah, hey, what's going on, Adam?
Hey,
First
feeling
of all, I
good.
have to say, Adam, I love how you just go off.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
awesome when you go off on stuff.
Awesome.
Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's what it sounds
That's
like.
what it sounds like to me. Absolutely.
Yeah, Andrew, I really respect you, man. You're awesome.
Thanks, Jason. What's
So
going
anyway, I'll stop BSing here.
Yeah.
Okay, about a week and a half ago or a week ago or so, I went to a rave, and I met this girl there, and, we were both using X, so it was kind of, weird, but we got to talking, and
you were both on ecstasy.
Yes, we were.
All right. Is this something you do often?
No, I've only used it about 4 times.
Right. Please try to stop. You're really at a threshold where it can start to affect you. So.
Okay.
All right. You understand that, right? It damages the brain and stuff.
Okay.
You don't know that?
Well, I've heard that, but
I as God is my witness, it does. I've seen it over and over and over again. So just.
All right. Well, thanks for that advice.
All right. What's up? So what happened?
But anyway, my question is, I'm wondering if fetishes, or I guess it's a fetish, but I'm not sure, can repeat themselves. Here, I'll give you the rest of the story. We were talking, and then we went into a back room, and I started giving her a massage and stuff, because that's basically what you do when you're on X, I guess. And basically she was really concerned about her feet, and to me that's kind of gross out. So,
mean she wants you to rub her feet?
Well, yeah, rub, lick, massage, anything.
Oh, lick.
Well, no, wait a minute.
Big difference between a rub and a lick.
Yeah, most women, would you agree, Adam? Women have a thing about their feet. Most women. They're into shoes, they like their feet rubbed, they're in pedicure.
Yeah. Cuticles.
Yeah,
look at it this way. And by the way, again, more evidence. They're getting paid 70 cents on the dollar. They think it's not enough. I think it's too much. How many hours do you think you got tied up total in your toenails?
Myself?
Yourself, your lifetime. 8 minutes?
In my lifetime, yeah.
Yeah. Women have weeks, months, years tied up in just the toenail.
Yes.
Just the toenail. To us, totally useless part of the body.
When they get the toenails done, they get little massages and stuff, and that's part of the deal.
I'm just saying, how can you get stuff done when you're that wrapped up in your own toes? Yeah. Yes, they do love the toes, Jason.
Yeah.
But the licking, that's a different part.
Yeah. There you went off again. That's awesome.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah. But
I'll tell you what.
Don't encourage him, goddammit.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, Jason.
Yeah.
We're going to install a little light. It's going to be like the bat signal. It'll be at your place. You're in Idaho?
Yeah.
We'll put it by your nightstand. And you just tap on it. We'll put a red light in here. And whenever I see that light go off, I'll just go off on whatever the last word I was talking about is.
Right.
All right? All right?
Yeah, they didn't tell me anything about...
No, we're gonna have that installed.
Yeah, okay, that's great.
Okay, good times.
But yeah, anyway, okay, basically we were in there for about, 30, 45 minutes, and at the time it felt good because, we're both on X, so it felt good, and then later on thinking about it, it was kind of gross out, so I'm wondering if it's bound to, happen again if I...
All right, well, clarify this for us. Again was the word, I believe.
Again?
Yeah.
Once and again, that TV show. Jesus Christ, what's up with that?
Again, that's your favorite word. High school football, again.
Oh, you mean...
Ceramics, again.
Oh, you mean I can talk about the same
mom
topic again? I think
again rings true for me in regards to all these things for you.
No, I got to rant on something that has the word again in it.
I see. Okay, got it.
In the title.
All right, once and again.
Born again Christians. Oh, my God. Once and again. Go ahead, Drew. What am I missing? Played Again, Sam.
Ooh, good one.
There's a Woody Allen
Well, now we
movie.
can talk about something worthwhile.
Yeah. All right. So... listen, he needs to relax.
I still didn't get whether or not the foot went in the mouth. I need to know that.
He said he was sucking, he was licking.
No, hold on. Did he say that? He said
he was licking.
Jason.
Yes, the toes went in the mouth.
The feet go in the mouth?
Yeah, well, yeah.
That was her idea?
Yeah, it was.
I wonder if that just wasn't because she was on ecstasy, and that normally it would just be a foot massage. You're gonna be doing foot massages, Jason. Get ready for that. That's part of being a male. What is it that
we're women... Once you hook up with a woman, she thinks she's entitled. Really, honestly, 150 massages for every one you get. Like, it once in a blue moon, I get a gift certificate for a massage, always claimed by the old lady.
Of course.
Grabs it every time.
Yeah.
It's theirs now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you wouldn't want that. They're kind of right, though,
We may not have time for it, but it doesn't, and we may not let ourselves enjoy it sometimes.
It doesn't do
or
as much
make
for us.
time for us. No.
Ooh, you telling me something here?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. Yeah.
I thought there was some potpourri in your bathroom when I went in there.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say that a guy gets as much out of and enjoys a massage as much as a woman. We just don't let ourselves get to the mindset where we actually go spend money and drive down and go do it. I could argue that we'd enjoy it more because I get one massage about every 19 months, whereas every woman I averages one every 11 hours, 11 to 14 hours. You know what I mean? How many massages does your wife get compared to the ones you get?
10 to 1.
Easily,
yeah.
So how could she enjoy it?
She doesn't get a lot, though. She doesn't.
No. Just 10 to 1. Please, who are you kidding? She travels on a massage table. I've seen her. They put wheels on it and they roll her around like a gurney so she can actually be worked on the way to the massage place. On the way to Burke Williams, she gets a massage.
Nice.
Drew, seriously, though, you enjoy it because you haven't had any hands on you in a year and a half. I mean, rubbing your neck and everything. I don't think they enjoy it more. They're willing to accept it.
I think you're right.
You don't accept it.
There is that.
You will not accept it.
But not only that, I think there's also that thing about them spending time on themselves. That's all part of that whole hair spa, spending time experience that I hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like very uncomfortable.
I'm telling you, massage guy showed up at the Man Show a few days back. I got a nice 15-minute workover, popped some things, cracked some things, pulled the leg.
You're gay.
Popped the socket and snapped the neck.
Come on.
Felt like $1 million. Million.
Make that guy come over here.
All right. All right, after this.
LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. Back in a minute. LoveLine will be right back.
On 100.5 The Zone.
Welcome back to LoveLine with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
I think it's great. We keep listening.
On 100.5 The Zone.
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. Forget about that phone number. We don't need your stinking calls. We got enough, right, Drew?
Had enough. I don't know if we've got enough. A little bit different. Oh, wait.
Hold the finger up.
Yeah, got it.
All right, you hear me?
Yeah.
Me and Drew have a new radio plan. When he hears me, he holds his finger up.
No.
Oh.
When I hear the rhythm that suggests a joke.
Right.
When I hear blah, 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 blah.
Right,
That's
right. Because normally you hear this. Blah, 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 blah,
Right.
blah,
That's
blah,
normal.
blah,
Yes,
blah,
yes.
blah, 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 blah,
And once in a while.
But once in a while you hear blah, 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 blah,
oh.
blah, 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 blah. So, one more time, Drew. You ready?
Yeah.
You show. Now, I'm going to test you. You give me the finger when you hear the joke rhythm, okay?
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, good.
I almost missed it.
He's got it. I know. You started to fall asleep.
Wow.
Adam?
Yeah.
You're 24. What's up?
I am, man. Well, so there's a lot up in this head. But anyway, basically, so I'm 24, never kissed a girl, never been on a date.
Wow. Why never been on a date?
Drew, there ain't a big market out there for chubby, blind Jewish guys.
Blind?
Take my word for
What's the source of your blindness? What happened?
What's that?
His eyes are screwed up? Oh.
I think so. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, there he goes. There's the finger.
Yeah.
What kind of blindness? What's the blindness from?
Corneal dystrophy, calcium deposits, glaucoma. I've had 29 surgeries so far.
Well, you're describing sort of symptoms there. What's the original problem?
Corneal dystrophy, deformed cornea as a birth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're completely blind?
No, I can see enough to, get around. I'm not supposed to drive. Tried that once. Cops were pissed. But,
Well, I mean, you wear glasses. Can you go to a movie?
Glasses don't do me any good.
You don't wear glasses. Could you go to a movie? Do you go to movies?
I go to movies. I listen to them more so than watch them.
Can you watch TV? Can you see television?
Yeah, I sit so close I'm going to be glowing by the time I'm 30. But
right. Now, what about losing some weight, getting into shape, sort of taking care of yourself a little more?
Yeah, the whole vision.
I don't have time for that. I work in politics, and I just don't have time. I'm working 12 hours, 7 days, man.
The vision part of your life shouldn't be a big factor to the ladies.
No.
It intimidates them. I think that,
Why?
They see me as someone who's going to need to be dependent, and they don't want that. I understand that. That's
Wait a minute. They know
I'll tell you what intimidates them. Adam has a horrible attitude. I mean, he's sort of like cynical and bitter.
Yeah.
He's got all the negative Jew qualities without the good ones. True. He's got the cynicism and the sharp tongue. Yeah.
I mean, you're smart. You have a good job. You're very active. What wouldn't they like?
Well, as I said, I think, I don't care what I look like. I'm blind, but I know that society cares what people look like, so I think that's a big part of it.
You know what? Society doesn't really. It's that individuals do when they're searching for genetic. The humans are out. We don't like talking about this, but humans are out looking for genes.
Yep,
that's looking for. And you're smart. You work hard. You've got a lot of significant attributes. You've decided that because you're blind, it's a handicap, even though I'm not so sure anyone really would. You insist you can't take care of yourself. Even though you could.
I can and I do, but I'm saying that when people first look at somebody with a cane, they assume they're completely blind. So, there's a lot of pity out there. There's a lot of help out there. I don't want it.
Right.
But I know that when it comes for a woman who, even if I was perfectly average weight, looking me into the bar, looking at the same guy without a cane in a bar, she's going to the other guy.
Well, forget the bar. Nobody does right at the bar thing.
I know. And
but listen,
what I called about...
Yes.
No, well, hold on. That is untrue.
What?
Men act that way. Yeah. Women don't.
Yeah.
Women will gladly be with guys that are in wheelchairs, guys that have problems. As a matter of fact, women will be with a guy who's in a wheelchair faster than they'll be with a guy who has back hair. That's how smart women are. That's how open they are. They really would. Most women would date an attractive guy who is confined to a wheelchair than a guy with a lot of back hair.
There you go. So, Adam, what's your question?
Here's my problem. I've been desperate for a long time to be in love. I've been
of course.
The idea of being in love.
Of course.
So my best friend, 15 years, long story short, about 3.5 years ago, I told her I loved her, which I had known since the first day of high school. She hasn't said a word to me since, literally not a word. I'm now falling for another very good friend. And I'm dreading the idea of, and I'm a very straight up person. I don't
forget the being straight up with her. That will freak her out. What you got to do is first sort of romance her a little bit. To ask her, ask her out to dinner. Spend some time face to face and connect to time and see if it starts to go anywhere. Don't come on with. Do not start with. I want to say I got a good analogy for this, but don't come out swinging. Don't try to overwhelm her or to try to jump into the game immediately. You got to.
Adam is an incredibly bitter and cynical guy who's been through a lot.
He's one of those guys in society. He's so smart, and society sees it that he's kind of smart.
Adam, listen to me. You have a horrible, wretched attitude. A wretched attitude that women are not attracted to. It's not your fat gut. It's not your corneas. It's your horrible, cynical, self-defeatist attitude.
You need to adapt a bitter, hostile attitude like Adam. See, that's what they're really into, right?
You need to lose some weight, first off, because that's going to get in the way. And the part about being blind but doing like some driving and going to some movies and stuff, this does not sound like being blind to me. Ironically, blind people call themselves seeing impaired when they call this show, and we got a guy who's actually seeing impaired who's calling himself blind.
Visually challenged.
He doesn't wear glasses, and he can watch TV. Watches TV with no goddamn glasses, and he's blind? Oh, he's got to sit close.
I do, too.
Why don't you get a seeing eye dog? Seeing eye puppy.
Oh, that's a good
seeing eye
thing
puppy
to get people.
Yeah, there's a good plan. He doesn't need one. He sounds fine to me. I'm not saying you don't have problems with your vision, but that's not the problem with the women.
Right.
Thank you. Oh,
Mary.
Jesus Christ. You know women, they'd never want to date that.
Mary.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's happening?
He feels impaired. So they believe impaired when he feels impaired. The guy that can't move below the neck but feels empowered.
You know, the curse of the Jew, too, is when Jew guys get big, they get sloppy. When Goyim guys get big, they get husky. Young guys.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
All right. Mary, what's up? We have a couple minutes. Fingers up.
Hold the finger up. Drew knows what I'm talking about.
I was a victim of a traumatic event. It was a violent home invasion type thing.
Oh my God.
And I was wondering, I don't have any insurance, so I don't have money for counseling or anything, which is what I'm told that I need to do. Is how long, if ever, is it possible to get over something like that without going to counseling?
What happened?
My little brother was selling pot out of my mom's house. And I went over there one day. I don't live with them, so I don't have to worry about that. But I went over there one day, and I answered the door, and these two guys came to the door, and they pushed their way in. They I'm getting all freaked out. They basically like shoved us down the hall with guns to our head and like put us in the bathroom and kind of like kept us there. My little brother's bedroom is across the hallway, and he came out with a baseball bat and like swung at them. And he ended up getting shot once. It was pretty bad. Anyway, he went to the hospital. I mean, he's fine now and everything, but it was pretty traumatic for me.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say the two guys breaking into the house, non-Jew, non-Jewish. Both of them. I know it sounds incredible. Drew, finger up? Yes, non-Jew.
Mary, what about the victims of violent crime kinds of resources?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard about anything
There's
like that.
There's a lot of resources out there for people that have been victim of violent crime. Also, you live in Seattle. University of Washington is there. There's lots of prorated services through their mental health services. But I would call the police department and see what kind of availability there is in the state of Washington for victims of violent crime. I'm sure there is a bunch.
All right, Mary?
All right?
Okay.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
Good luck there.
You'll be fine.
Thank God everyone's okay. My God.
You know, statistically, she got it out of the way.
Yeah.
Whereas I go to bed every night thinking, when's my home invasion number coming up?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like getting your wisdom teeth pulled or something, you know? I haven't got mine pulled yet. I got to think about it. And they're going to come in, and I got to get them pulled. They're going to get impacted. I think the same way with home invasion.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mary has checked her home invasion off the list.
And blah, 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 blah.
She can no longer be home invaded. That would be twice.
Huh.
I may get it tonight.
Oh.
I'd actually like it tonight because I'm not going to be home. Is it home invasion if you're not there?
I think it's a... No, it's not a home invasion if you're not there.
Well, what are they invading then if you're not there?
You're
space
home.
Invasion?
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, everybody now. LoveLine will be right back.
Hey there, it's Sean and Jeff of The Morning Show. Hope you're enjoying the wacky advice of LoveLine.
And we want to remind you to listen to us every weekday morning from 5 until 10, right here in The Zone.
You're listening to LoveLine.
It's so fun to listen to.
On 100.5 The Zone.
All right, that's the show, everybody.
Hallelujah. Was it?
Bless you.
No?
Oh, Drew's finger's up. It means he heard me. All right. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying, mahalo. You angry?
No.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Wilkins Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.